investors behind the stock and bond markets are concerned.
What you're describing, though, is an economic mutually assured destruction. That is, and I can see why. Yeah, I think you used that word as well, by the way, in your article. But I can see why Iran is doing this because no one came to its aid. Essentially, that is, when the U.S. and Israel attacked in this way, in a very savage way as well, destroying its infrastructure, targeting nuclear reactors, talking about killing an entire civilization. What I saw in European papers were, well, now the Iranians will have the opportunity to have freedom now that now that they have been liberated from, the dictatorship. And essentially every article, especially in the beginning, seemed to be about how to legitimize this. No one's talking about international law or pulling back. So again, if it's only them gonna be destroyed, again, destruction of their civilization, yeah, of course they want to push back in this way. But yeah, it does appear to be something that seems like a mutually assured destruction. But if the U.S., it doesn't want I guess it doesn't want the international economic system to completely melt down, but it doesn't want to give up its dominance either. So where do you see this going? Is it?
It would rather crash the whole economy, the world economy, and itself than give up its dominance. It's willing to crash everything. And then you have the personality. Trump wants to be famous, and how can you be more famous than ending civilization and pushing and taking 1,000 years to rebuild it from atomic war? He will go down as the person that ended the whole a whole historical epoch of civilization. He has a motivation for blowing up the world, and he's appointed Hegseth as his as the head of the War Department, who is a Jesus freak who believes that well, if you end civilization, Jesus will come and he'll save the Christians and send them all to heaven and everyone else to hell. You have crazy people in charge. And so this is not a situation that you can handle according to all the rational models. It's an irrational model, as you've seen by all of the newspaper reports of the fights that are occurring within the Situation Room of the White House when there are the generals are simply refusing to give Trump the codes for the atom bomb because they said he would have used it last Saturday. That's how crazy it is.
It's it's just it's incredible